Fed up with gun violence in their neighborhoods, a new community group calling themselves the Gun Violence Prevention Steering Committee is taking action. Good evening. Thank you for joining us. I'm Pepper Baker.
And I'm Rudy Williams. Now, already this year, there have been 44 homicides reported with at least 12 kids treated for gunshot wounds. Now, these are just some of the crime scenes from the gun violence plaguing our city. Well, this week, the steering committee took their concerns to state lawmakers in Nashville seeking solutions.
That's right. ABC 24's Leah Williams is live in Binghamton, where the group is hosting their first public meeting tonight. Leah?
Yeah, Pepper, the group, which is made up of faith leaders, community organizers, and healthcare professionals, was just formed in November in response to record high violent crime numbers in 2023. Now, they've only met one time since then, and this is their first public meeting. But unlike other similar organizations, they're treating gun violence like a public health emergency.
Gun violence is the leading cause of death for children in our state, and so it is a very critical issue.
Nearly a dozen groups joined together to form the Gun Violence Prevention Steering Committee. The committee rallied in Nashville this week, asking for gun safety laws.
Our elected officials don't have the will or the desire to pass much of the gun safety legislation. And so rather than throw up our hands, we decided we needed to do something ourselves.
The steering committee is spreading awareness about gun violence prevention programs and intervention programs. They also will educate people on safely storing guns. Pediatrician Jason Yan is in the committee and says gun violence is having a detrimental effect on communities.
Even being a bystander or a witness or just having that exposure in the community is something that, is having a devastating impact.
This is why, unlike other groups, the steering committee plans to tackle gun violence like a public health emergency.
Similar to what's worked for smoking or motor vehicle crashes, how can we better track data around this? How can we scale up interventions that we know are already working in communities and already based on evidence?
They hope to get to the root of gun violence and make real change.
This has happened over time. And so if we want to end this, we know it's going to take time to do so.
The meeting starts here at 6 at the Dance Collage Center, and along with spreading awareness and discussing potential solutions, they'll also be handing out free gun locks. Live in Binghamton, I'm Leah Williams.